Hi everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So today I'm super excited. I am participating in a collab with a bunch of talented folks. You'll find all of their channels listed below as always. And the hosts of this collab are going to be Carrie over at Weight Watchers with Carrie and Mel from Mel's Weight Loss Journey. Thank you to both of you for thinking up this great idea, because I would have never thought of this. So today's collab, we're going to talk about what we have in our fridge, kind of staples that we keep on hand to keep us successful throughout our journey with WW or whatever program it is that you're following. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of chit-chatting here. Again, if you're new to my channel, stick around. We have a lot of fun over here, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video. So again, thank you to Carrie and Mel, and thanks to everyone else participating in the collab. If you're coming over from their channels, please let me know in the comments below that you're new to my channel and you're coming from another channel. And if you're going to check out their channels, which I know you will, let them know I sent you over, because we like to know who, kind of who's sending people our way. It just kind of makes it exciting to see where everybody's at. So bonus, I like a good bonus. Bonus, I'm going to also show you some of my favorite storage containers and what I use them for. So that's always fun to see what other people use and what you use it for. I guess it kind of makes sense, right? But it's always good to see what other people are using, so that it makes it easier for you to do your meal prep and to put things together. So with that said, let's jump over to my fridge. I'll show you what I have. And again, thanks so much for watching, and let's go. Okay, so as I'm not sure how to get this angle right, I've tried 3 or 4 times. Let's just kind of jump in. I'll show you one door, I'll show you the other door, and then we'll get inside the middle of our fridge and then jump over to my famous drawer. And if you've not seen my drawer, super fun. I always stack it really well so that it makes things easier for me, and it's always my go-to drawer. So I'll show you when we get there. So one of the things, and this is not going to be all my stuff. I'm just going to pick and choose, because again, I'm not the only person that lives here. So my fridge is family friendly. So you're going to see some things in here that I don't necessarily eat. Well, sometimes I eat it, but I don't necessarily eat on a consistent basis. So let's just kind of focus on the things that I keep on hand for me. Maybe that's easier. First thing, spray butter. Spray butter saves me all the time if I want to put it on my vegetables or on my toast. I'm trying to think of all the things that I put this on. Corn. Corn's a vegetable, right? So keep the spray butter on hand. Again, this is one of my favorites, so I keep that. I always have a Diet Coke handy, just because sometimes you need a pop, and it's always good to have that. I like to keep different sugar-free preserves in my fridge, because sometimes I just want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or I just want to have jelly on my toast. So I keep those on hand. I like these ones from Smucker's. They work out really well. Now I also keep on hand dill relish, because if you've seen my channel, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I love my Big Mac wraps, and this is one of the main ingredients for that. All right, put these back. I have no idea how to do this, so again, bear with me as I just pull things out. Almond milk, I always keep almond milk on hand, because of the fact that I use it in my overnight oats, and sometimes I throw it in cereal. So I have that, and of course I always keep regular milk on hand too. I'm trying out some new different things. This sparkling ice, I haven't tried this yet. I'm not a big seltzer water drinker, so I keep trying different things to see if maybe I can come up with something that I really like. So I've got that in there as well. Ooh, I almost forgot. Taco Bell mild sauce. Love this stuff. My fridge is going to beep at me because I've had it open too long. I really love this stuff because of the fact that I have bean burritos, and it's really nice to have a Taco Bell fake out, and this makes it perfect. So Taco Bell sauce. All right, so let me shut this one, and then we will come back and I'll reposition you on the other side. I have limited space in here. I'm sure my kitchen looks a lot bigger than it is, but it's really not that big. And then, of course, I have my dog at my feet. I'll see if I can snap a picture of her. and I'll show you my parameters here. So this is my puppy Camo. She is I want to say 170 pounds. I always thought she was 190, but 170 pound English Mastiff. Isn't she cute? Camo. She's like, whatever, Mom, I'm on your way. Isn't she sweet? All right, so back to the fridge. Okay, so inside my door, you can see I was just stocked up fat-free cream cheese. And you can, hold on a second. Let me see if I can zoom you in there. So fat-free cream cheese, and 1 ounce equals 1 Smart Point. And this comes in really handy when I make my 2-ingredient bagels, or sometimes you just want cream cheese on toast. So I always keep that on hand, and I stock up on it when it goes on sale. So I have that. I'm gonna have to try to work with my lighting in here. How's that? A little better. All right. I also keep these biscuits on hand. And these biscuits I use in some of the Skinny Taste recipes, the Bubble Up casseroles. And they're super good. So they're, I forget how many points they are. I'll have to look it up for you and put it in there. But I keep those on hand because I do use those in recipes. And you can see I have my Built Bars in the fridge because they're really good when they're cold. So I always keep one on the door so it's ready. Fat-free half and half. I also keep that on hand because sometimes I just want normal coffee with just normal creamer, and regular half and half is so expensive in points. This one I normally write on them. I think this is, oh yeah, it is 1 ounce for, I'm sorry, 1 tablespoon for 1 point. The next thing I keep on hand, it was one of my favorites, is this caramel sundae syrup. And sometimes you just need caramel for those extra recipes, and some of my iced coffee drinks. I've been loving this in that lately. All right, so I think that's it here. Let me swing you back around. We'll take a look inside my fridge now. Okay, so some of the staples that I have in my main section of my fridge is I have my eggs, and I always stay stocked up with my eggs because they're easy for breakfast, and I try to keep boiled eggs on hand as well so that I have those to snack on. Another thing we really liked is this crumbled bacon, and you can get this at Costco, Sam's Club, and at your regular grocery stores. And it's just real crumbled bacon. It works out real well to throw in omelets or my husband's breakfast sandwiches. Of course, fruit. We always have fruit at hand. I always have an extra containers of leftovers, and I try to put these in here so that I have an extra lunch when I'm ready. And that's always important to have, again, those containers, and we'll talk about those later. Another thing I like to keep is thick cut bacon. And this one I think is 1 slice for 2 Smart Points, but this is really good to throw on like a club sandwich and just to have that ready. And of course chicken, lots of chicken. Trying to think. All right, so the next thing I like to keep on hand is salad stuff. And I really like to have fun with my salads by making like Oriental chicken salads. So I always have romaine lettuce and cherry tomatoes on hand. And if you don't like plain salads, like I don't like to just put tomatoes and lettuce in my salads and to just have that. I like to have them a little fancier and a little funner. So I am constantly trying to figure out ways to make like copycat Panera or copycat anything just to make those salads better. Another thing that helps keep me on track is mustard, because you can't go wrong with different types of mustard on your sandwiches. I have the spicy brown mustard. I'm trying to think of where the rest of my mustards are. They're in the bottom here. So spicy brown mustard. I keep this Dijonnaise on hand. Are you guys seeing that? Yes. Dijon mustard itself on hand. Condiments can make a huge difference in what you're eating. I also keep cocktail sauce on hand and salsa at all times, because sometimes I want to have shrimp cocktails, sometimes I want to have chips and salsa, and yes, you can have chips and salsa on plan. All right, so that takes care of most of my condiments. I have more mustard, but I might just have them in the cabinet and not up here. Another thing I like to keep the mustard on hand for is my favorite sausages. The Gilbert's bourbon apple sausages, amazing, just amazing. and they're one of my favorites. So 3 smart points for 1, 2 smart, or 1 for 3, 2 for 7 is how it goes. So I like to keep those on hand as well. I'm just messing up my fridge now. Another one that's really good to have on hand, applesauce. Unsweetened applesauce, 0 smart points, but if you have a sweet craving, perfect thing to have. Now also, if you have a Jimmy John's in your area, love, love, love their pickles. So we stop in there and get these pickles from time to time because of the fact that they're so good. Nice fresh pickles to have on hand. And I have several different versions of pickles in my fridge because, again, it goes really good with a sandwich or, you know, like a hamburger or a hot dog or anything. Let's talk cheese. I'll kind of pan you down. Now, I know a lot of you avoid cheese on plan, but did you know Velveeta cheese slices? 1 smart point per slice. And the regular American singles, 2 smart points per slice. You can't go wrong with that, right? So another thing that I like to keep on hand is this Velveeta shreds. 2 smart points for a 1/4 cup. You can't go wrong with that, and you can throw that right on top of your bean burritos, and they are absolutely amazing. And again, I'm not sure how everybody else is doing their previews or the reviews because we didn't really collaborate on that part, but I just want to show you some of the things that are my go-tos that I eat all the time. All right, so let's talk about my drawer. We'll go there next. Gonna have to rearrange you again. Okay, so my drawer is one of the things that I really like about this fridge, and it's just because of the fact that I can keep it stocked with the things that I like to have on hand. So I'm gonna check the angle real quick because I'm not sure what you're getting and I wanna make sure that I show you. All right, looks like you've got the full view. All right, so let's jump in and I'll try to wrap this up because I'm sure I've been chatting for a while. Cheese sticks, 1 smart point. If you pair that with turkey pepperoni, you can do 1 smart point of turkey pepperoni, 14 slices, 1 cheese stick. That's a 2 smart point snack, and that's fabulous if you pair it with a piece of fruit for, you know, any type of snack during the day. Another thing that I like to keep on hand is coleslaw, and the coleslaw I keep on hand so that I can have those Oriental chicken salads, and that just is amazing. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I have like 6 or 7 salad dressings in my fridge, and if you'd like me to talk about the salad dressings, just let me know down in the comments and I'll double back on another video when I'm making salads and we'll talk about them then. Another thing that I like to keep on hand, boiled eggs. And I always keep these on hand because they're a great snack. Carrot sticks. This is a new find for me. I used to buy the carrot sticks like this until I found out about these, and my friend Amy brought these to a party the other day. So much better than these. I couldn't believe it. So, loving those. Fat-free cottage cheese. I've been really liking this summer. And 1 cup, 4 points, a 1/2 cup, 2 points. And this really works out well. It's a nice high protein, keeps you fuller longer type of snack. You also want to keep different types of lunch meats. I keep the ham from Costco, 1 point on that. And I always keep the smoked turkey breast on hand because, again, it just makes for a really good sandwich or wrap, and it's really super easy when you have things like that on hand. Unsweetened applesauce, again, sometimes just having the different flavors in there, but the unsweetened, 0 smart points, and it's really good. Yogurt. My favorite one is the Dan & Light and Fit ones. So I'm trying this pineapple. I put my name on it because I took it to work, but I didn't eat it yet. So I like to keep those on hand, and I like to pair that with some homemade granola. I know I've got that filmed. I haven't posted that video yet, so stay tuned for that one. But I've got some 1 smart point granola that I use to top my yogurt with. And speaking of yogurt, it's one of my husband's breakfast sandwiches that I packed for him. Speaking of yogurt, the Fage, however you say it, I think it's Fage. The fat-free Greek yogurt comes in so handy, and I was going to try to make my dip, but this is the dip that I use, the Fiesta Ranch. I always like to keep some type of a dip in my fridge to be able to grab and go. I bought the stuff for it, I just hadn't had a chance to throw it together yet. So that makes it easier to take my carrot sticks to work. It's always funner to dip your veggies in dip. And I don't always keep ranch on hand, so it's easier for me to just make my own. Sometimes I make hummus. I mean, there's just a variety of dips that you can make, but if you have something to dip your veggies in, you're more likely to going to eat your veggies. So, all right, I think that's it. I think that kind of gives you a great idea, right? All right, so let's jump back over. We will talk about containers. Okay, so for some of my storage containers, I like these reusable black ones. And I have the one that has 2 compartments. I have the single compartment, and then I also have this round one. And I use them for a variant of things. Like this round one here, I'll use for like bowls, like rice bowls or burrito bowls. This one I've usually, it's kind of self-explanatory. I'll throw 2 things in here, like a side dish and a meat. So that works out really well. And I make a lot of salads in these. Now, I also make salads in jars. And you can't go wrong with a nice wide mouth quart-sized jar, and these make the best salad in a jar recipes ever. So I keep these. I also just use these for extra storage as well. Now I also have the smaller, I think these are pint size, and if you can find them in fun colors, that always makes it good. And I also got these lids on Amazon, and you'll always find a link below to my Amazon store, and you'll be able to find the things that I use in there. But I like the colored ones just because they're pretty. So I have these, and I always put my oatmeal, my overnight oats in these, and it just works out real well. I also use these to store soup in as well. You also want to keep some small containers just for sauces or dips or anything else that you need them for, but it's always good to have a variety of sizes of container to use because of the fact that it just makes your life easier. So I hope this helps, and if it does help, please let me know in the comments. If you've seen anything you like or if you have questions on anything in my fridge, please let me know as well. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I'm not sure how long this is. Again, thanks for sticking around to the end. Thank you, Mel and Carrie, for hosting this collab today. I really had fun doing this. And with that said, again, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day. We'll see you next time.